Okay, 3, 2, 1, live streaming, recording. So just documenting this whole area here, apartments. So you see here, I'm here at Rutland Drive near Burnett Road. Around there, in that area, in this street here, in this vicinity, there's 7-Eleven there, the gas station, 7-Eleven apartments. Got like several Hispanic supermarket, like shop stops in there, barbers, Papa John Pizza, and Ricky's Event Boutique. Ricky's Event Boutique. So there's the address right there. Just documenting all this. The only reason why I'm here, because I did my last lunch drop Monday, and they took me here for my last final drop off in this area on Burnett Road on Rutland Drive, near the Steam Team, and you know, shopping, done the cloud subs and all that. So here, what you see here is Upo's Anime, and they haven't really updated the whole thing here. This whole the billboards here, the signage here. So you can see here, I ain't lying. For those that remember Upo's Anime Austin here on Rutland Drive, this is what it used. This is where the store used to be at, and this was my first time being in an anime store that's not too far on Lamar or close to downtown Central Austin, but here in what they say is a sketchy and risky streets. I mean, it really feels sketchy here, and it's usually don't feel safe when it's nighttime, given the surrounding location here. Like a lot of businesses, corporate offices here, but this used to be Upo's Anime, like around 2016, 2014. And I used to apply to try to work here, and I know the owners and like the head managers, and I know people that used to work here. So again, I don't want to go into details about who's the owner and all that, but I'm just documenting this for my memory for November to remember as of 2025. They haven't really updated the signage, the billboards, but this used to be Upo's Anime Austin, and now it's a Ricky Boutique event. And these surrounding shopping strips here at this shopping center or this plaza, I would say, well, as it is what it is, as shown here through my live streams on Facebook. It is obviously occupied by well, Hispanics. And again, I'm not trying to be discriminatory or anything, but I'm going by some facts here. Like it says here, Ricky Boutique event, and it has something to do with quinceañera and all that. It's an event. So there, and I'm just capturing all this on live stream here on Facebook for anyone to see, for anyone to view, because it used to be called Upo's Anime, as shown right there, and this was a long time ago. I used to go here a lot, almost after, this is like way before COVID-19, during President Obama's second term or something, or President Obama's term, when he was a president, and this is like during swine flu and Ebola crisis and all that. Like, I remember that much. This was before Donald Trump becomes president. And I'm only saying this as, like, based on my history and only going by facts. I'm not here to give opinions. But this used to be called Upo's, and they had it for like 3 or 4 years. The owner, I know the owner, but I will say that one of the workers that became a manager, his name is Oliver Clark. Oliver Clark, the cosplayer, the OG cosplayer that cosplayed as Bleach, one of the Bleach squad captain, Kenpachi Zaraki, aka Captain Kenny. And you may remember Ushicon 2014 through 2016. Ushicon. I remember the chairman of Econ used to be here. The chairman of Econ, because his former wife used to work here at Upo's. I don't know how they do it, but they work together, and I don't know how they pull off strings to get Upo's to be at Ikicon. And this was 2018, 2017, 16 at the Renaissance Hotel on the Arboretum. They collaborated, and then I see Upo's, and then they pull off strings to offer, like, I don't know, freebies between Oliver Clark, the manager of Upo's, and the owner, trying to sponsor them at Ikicon. And you know, I would always say this: the good, the bad, the ugly, the worst. I read the Tumblr page about the owner, and there's always like bad things said or all this. And during the time, there was the word cancel culture came in, because, well, when I was at Upo's, I used to play the steampunk tabletop RPG with my longtime friend, the Professor John Baird. I mean, I'm not gonna try to go into details, but I'm trying to say all the good things within my own timeline. And if I had, I was gonna put a picture or something to remember on here, because I was there. I had some pictures of me here at Upo's, formerly Upo's. Once again, now it's a Ricky's Event Boutique you know, doing quinceañera and all that. Something like that. But it used to be called Upos Anime here in Austin, ATX, on Burnett Road and Rutland Drive, near Metric Boulevard and all that. And this surrounding business, apartment, shopping center, and all that. But yeah. So yeah, I used to play a steampunk tabletop RPG called Ice Brass Revolution. And I used to play it with the professor who created that, who founded that steampunk tabletop RPG. And and man, I appreciate, I'm only gonna say the good things, because I know I heard about bad things about him, like the whole sexual allegation and all the incidents and all that. I don't want to jump into details, but at the time I didn't know all about that, and I'm sure that did not surface until like 2018, because I don't know when it started, but back then we were all playing like the card game called Tontokure or something, Tontokure or whatever you call it, but we played like card games, and then I played with my longtime friend Crazy Chris, Crazy74, with his friend Aaron, and maybe Mauricio. I don't know. Like this is a time this is between the time the grand opening occurred during Ushicon 2016, Ushicon 2015, 2014, and this is a time when Upos officially do the grand opening here in Austin, ATX area, and I saw it. They still have their page, and that's why I tagged them here on my live stream for proof and solid documentation. But I'm here to talk about it and to really record all this, you know, surrounding areas. So yeah. Oh, let me try to share my YouTube. There you go. Also sharing my YouTube. I'm trying to grow as a subscriber, breakthrough 140 subscribers. Please help me get there. I want to monetize and make money. I want to support artists and really get my original characters out there. My OCs, General Sunbeam and Lady Moonbeam, Sunbeam and Moonbeam. But yeah, I'm here in this area on Rutland Drive near Metric Boulevard and Burnett Road here in the ATX area. And again, this is what it used to be called, Upos Anime Austin, and that's the building right there. Hopefully I don't get in trouble, but I'm just documenting here. I'm on the public parking lot. I don't want to be in trouble for trespassing, but I'm just documenting my memories here. Like you can see there is Upos Anime. Upos Anime. It didn't even change. The billboard hasn't changed, and it used to exist back in President Obama's term, 2016, 2018, 2014, somewhere around there. It was founded. They still have the Facebook page. I'm sure they still have the Tumblr page where there's a lot of ugly and bad things said about the owner, and I'm sure they have, and I'm sure on YouTube they still have an advertisement on there where they're advertising Upos Anime from San Antonio, Houston, and Austin. But again, I'm sharing all this from my experience because I was there, and this is during my own timeline. I was single and lonely. I used to go to convention with my friends from Taylor, Crazy Chris, Senor Joe the Pro, Old School, you know, Mr. Jose Velasquez. I mean, shout out to them, credit to them. Appreciate for having friends back in 2014. I mean, that was the first time I volunteered at Ushicon as a volunteer. I know the founder, the chairman, and the ownership, and they collaborate with Ikicon and San Japan and all that. The owners, the chairman. I mean, I'm just speaking my mind, exercising freedom of speech based on my knowledge, because when I go to convention, I want to get along and be friends and families on a personal level. And I don't really do it for money, but I appreciate the generous discounts they offered and provided, and, you know, being treated like almost like a free VIP and all that. I mean, I really wish I could get that same sponsorship as Upos Anime Austin. Back when they pulled strings, they collaborated with the managers, again, Oliver Clark. Shout out to him, the OG cosplayer as Kenpachi Zaraki, Captain Kenny. He's a dad with 2 kids. And I read about it on the Upos Facebook page about what happened to him. I don't want to go in detail, but again, since it's Veterans Day, I want to honor Captain Kenpachi Zaraki, aka Oliver Clark, the father. He was a veteran, I believe. He has 2 kids, and I wonder how their kids are doing. I don't know if they love anime, but again, I remember him through Upos Anime, and I was here for a few years playing the steampunk tabletop role-playing games, TTRPG, called Ice Brass Revolution. It is basically Latin for Brass Revolution, created by the Professor John Bayard. And again, that's before his allegation, the sexual allegation, resurfaced, and this was old news a long time ago. Because a friend of mine that eat at my family restaurant. This was during the time when my family still owned the restaurant. The Mongolian Grill, Mongol Fire Grill. Like, this is the timeline when Oopos Anime exists, and this was a new anime store right in this vicinity here. Before, way before, what's it called? Anime Austin? Yeah, Anime Pop. Yeah, Anime Pop Austin, in the Austin location. Anime Pop at the, on Airport Boulevard near Koenig, or how you say the street, but in Airport Boulevard near the crescent of Lamar with Kino Kuniya. This was before Anime Pop exists. Because again, I call that with the successor, but Oopos Anime, before Anime Pop, before any other new anime stores, Oopos Anime used to exist, and I know the owners, and I know the employees, so I know the owner, the employer, and I know that the chairman, Ikon, did a collaboration, inviting them, sponsoring them to their conventions and all that in the Arboretum. In 2016, 2017, 2018, at the Renaissance Hotel for 3 years before they moved to Kalahari. So this is a solid proof and documentation that I was here during the time when this used to be called Oopos Anime Austin, but now it's called Ricky's Boutique and all that. And I'm saying this so many times because this was my greatest history, and I was a big fan of anime. So yeah, I'm glad to get all this documented as of November 2025. One day past my birthday, and yeah, I had a great birthday. Went to the anime store near me, which was actually called Anime Store Near Me, and past South Congress on I-35, Interstate 35, going way southbound, past downtown Central Austin, on Slaughter Lane, I'm near Manchaca Road, on all that. I documented all that on my previous live stream promoting Anime Store Near Me. It just opened up a few days ago. Their grand opening was on November 15, one day before my birthday, in the south side of Austin. So yeah, I'm really getting all this on camera. I don't know when I'll upload it on YouTube, but again, this was called Oopos Anime Austin, or my friends from Taylor, Crazy Chris, called it Oopies. But yeah, this is the time, well, when I was single and lonely, and you know, I was really trying to look for a relationship and a girlfriend, and this has a lot of histories here, at least from me, because I remember this. I remember Oopos Anime, and yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get in the car. I might make a pit stop at 7-Eleven right there nearby, get me some coffee and all that. I'm kind of a little tired. I completed my Monday lunch drop route. Here, my drop-offs, my 3 drop-offs are somewhere in the area. 2 pickups at the Phil Sandwich Shop or something near iFly on Anderson Mill Road, and then the other one is at a new Indian store that used to be called a Tea House a long time ago on Anderson Mill Road near Discount Tires and Starbucks. I don't know the name of the plaza specifically, but it was around the Anderson Mill Road, northwest of Austin. And I drove all the way here to Burnett Road, Rutland Drive near Metric Boulevard, Breaker Lane and all that. And again, there's Oopos Anime, and they didn't really change the billboard. So you can clearly see it says Oopos Anime. There's Hatsune Miku, the eyes and all that. The owner, I know the owner. I did try to work for them. I submitted my resume and only went through the interview, but I didn't get hired. And I tried, and I just didn't like the favoritism and all that. I always wanted to work at an anime store, and I mean business. I always want to work in an anime industry, in the anime fields, anime career, all things anime, like Anime Pop Austin. Well, before Anime Pop Austin on the Airport Boulevard, there was Oopos Anime, and I cannot stress it enough that how much it means to me that I love anime at the time. And that's when I formalized to say that Sword Online was my #1 favorite anime, and I always say that Kirito is me, Asuna is my waifu, my girlfriend. That's way before I heard of original characters or OCs, way before ChatGPT and AI existed. This is way before AI existed. Back when I was playing tabletop RPG, I was playing a steampunk tabletop RPG called Ice Press Revolution with the Professor John Baird. And this used to be held over there, and they used to do tabletop RPG Ice Press Revolution at Ushicon. And that's when Oliver Clark, aka the cosplayer behind Captain Kampachi Zaraki, Captain Kenny, man, he's a cool dude, a cool dad. Too bad, I mean, I know about him, and I'm gonna say it here. I appreciate him for speaking his mind and standing up for his belief in anime. From what I know is he watched a lot of Bleach. He loves Bleach, and that's, after all, his favorite character is Captain Kenpachi Zaraki, and he speaks his mind, and I love that he speaks his mind, a stand-up person. You know, Oliver Clark, the father, the dad, the military veteran, have 2 kids, married, and, well, I don't want to say any sad part, but I had histories, and I'm glad that me and him were like acquaintance, I would say. He knows I love Sword Online, and I know he didn't mean to disrespect my biggest interest for Sword Online, because he's not a big fan of Sword Online. He spoke his mind, and he did tell me that even though he's not a fan, he doesn't hate people for loving that anime. He, like, just because he's not a fan of an anime doesn't mean he's not friends or will hate people for loving the anime. So that's what he's trying to tell me, and he still sells me Sword Online when he works at Uppo's Anime as a manager. And that was like around IkiCon 2016 when I was hosting the Denkai Bunko Fighting Climax in the video game room, in the gaming room. When I was hosting that, I was working for them, volunteering for, you know, the World Tour tourneys or something, the World Class Tournament or something. I think that's what it's called, the World Class Tournament. And I know the people there, and I know they are hosted by the Critical Hit Arcade team, the managers. I know the management and all that. So I'm just speaking from the bottom of my heart that I love Uppo's Anime. Man, I'm sweating in the car, you know, I'm getting cooked like an oven here. It's hot. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm in this vicinity, and again, I'm just risking my life for November to remember here, adding this one day past my birthday in this surrounding vicinity. Here, Papa John's got the phone number here. Again, promoting the Rick's event and all that, the boutique shop. There's a contact, and again, that area behind there, that's now a boutique store. Used to be called Uppo's Anime here in Austin on Rutland Drive. I used to bring my laptop, play Onigiri MRPG. Used to bring my friends from Taylor, go all the way from Taylor to bring my friends here to show him this place. And then I remember it was being hosted at IkiCon as a dealer, you know, one of those dealers in the dealer's room. And I remember Oliver Clark, the cosplayer behind Captain Kenpachi Zaraki from Bleach, the squad captain. Like, he tells stories about Bleach, and he tells a lot of stories about Naruto, Boruto, and all that. Like Naruto Gaiden, Bleach Gaiden, One Piece Gaiden, and all that. I remember him speaking his mind, talking about anime and all that, like what he likes and all that, what he doesn't like. And I love that he speaks his mind, and I want to be like him, Oliver Clark. So I want to recognize him. Special thanks, credit, and shout out to him. He's a great friend. He's a great cosplayer. He's one of a kind in the anime otaku cosplay community. I'm glad to see him at Ushicon and IkiCon and all that. And I don't know if you went to San Japan. Did someone pull a fire alarm? Yeah, someone pulled a fire alarm. I don't feel safe here, but like I said, I hear the fire alarm. I don't know what's going on here. Like I said, this is a sketchy area, as they say. The apartments and all that feels sketchy. Oh, I see the fire alarm is being pulled from there. I'm not sure if they're doing a fire alarm test, but in the apartment, yeah, someone pulled a fire alarm or tripped the fire alarm here at this apartment across from Uppo's former Uppo's Anime Austin here. Anyway, this is me. Here, I'm wearing my hard hat. So yeah, this is me, Sunbeam Titan, General Sunbeam. Oh man, I look messy. Yesterday was my birthday, so thank you for the birthday wish. And for anyone watching my live stream at this hour, at this moment, thank you. Thank you for the birthday wish. I appreciate your support, your love, and all that. I appreciate that. And well, gonna go to 7-Eleven, get me some coffee, and get out of here. I document everything here for November to remember here at this area at Uppo's, the store that used to be called Uppo's Anime in the Austin area. The owner opened 3 stores, one in San Antonio, I think in Houston, and then one here in Austin, and they all closed down. So I know a lot about Uppo's Anime, and I'm just showing all this here on Livestream as solid proof that I was here back then during President Obama's presidency, back when my parents used to own Mongolian Grill, Mongolian Barbecue at 3 locations, Round Rock, La Frontera, Northwest Austin on 183 Research Boulevard, near Oak Knoll, and the one in downtown on San Jacinto Boulevard. downtown central Austin, back when Austin wasn't well developed, wasn't a very big city and all that. I remember all that. So that shows that I've been around in my own time when I was in my 20s, early 20s, 2016, 2017, 2018 to be precise. And yep. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head over to 7-Eleven and get out of here. I don't want anything bad to happen. I pray to the Lord Almighty to be safe. And again, that used to be called Oople's Anime Austin. Now it's a Ricky Events Boutique. I got the phone number and the information there. Documented on ChatGPT and all that. And my phone's overheating. There you go. Alright. So I'm also documenting my gas. My fuel economy is at 126 mileage. Odometer reading 72.532. Alright. Alright, hopefully you don't mind me. I'm going to be driving, so I'm not going to talk as much. Just going to put it here and just use it as a makeshift dash cam, and whatever happens here around my surrounding, I created a much witness as concrete evidence whatever happened. So time to leave this little shopping center, this small, sketchy shopping centers where Oople's Anime Austin used to exist. It's like they've been around for, I don't know, 4 years or 5 years at the max. But yeah, I'm glad to be in this area and to document my memories here for as of November 17, 2025. November to remember, to cement this and to add this on my YouTube channel. And maybe share it on Facebook. I mean, I am live streaming on Facebook. Alright, time to make a left turn. 1900 Rutland Drive, Gray Boulevard. So, yeah, I see some graffitis and... Okay, time to head to the 7-Eleven. Oak Farms. Oh, I gotta pay attention. Look, both ways, look around my surroundings before making a turn. Alright, left turn on Golden Meadow Drive, 10100. So they are across from the apartments here. I don't know the name of the apartments, but I'm heading to 7-Eleven. Get me some coffee. All right. Oh, more coffee. So here at 7-Eleven near Oople's Anime, from that across diagonally from there you go. Oh boy, got my wallet. Yep. Coffee. 7-Eleven's coffee. Let's try the Colombian. Ooh, it's hot. All right, give me some coffee because I'm trying to be productive, and try to head back home from my lunch job route.
Appreciate it. That's very good.
Oh, there you go.
I'll just scan it for me. That's fine. 259.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, may I have a copy of the receipt, please? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh boy. Yeah, someone tripped the fire alarm at that apartment right across from Lupo's, formerly Lupo's. Got my coffee, heading back into the Kia Niro EV hybrid. Alright, got my coffee at Starbucks, got my receipt. Yeah, I apologize for excruciating details. I have to document everything. So there, you can see there, from across there, from that shopping center at the apartment there, fire department came by. Not sure who tripped the fire alarm at that apartment there, but again, this surrounding area feels very sketchy. I can really see that. All right, let's get out of here. To all the viewers, I'm here at 7-Eleven here at Rutland Drive. Again, Upo's Anime Austin right there. All right, time to get out of here. Pause. Thank you for all the views. Anyone tuning in, thank you.
Your route avoids a road closure in 7 miles. You're on the fastest route. You should reach your destination by 1:08 p.m. Continue on Rutland Drive for 3/4 of a mile.
All right. So thank you for the birthday wishes. And again, I'm heading out from Rutland Drive. I'm in the area where Upo's Anime Austin used to exist in this area. Metric Boulevard, Burnett Road, Rutland Drive again. Documented all that. Don't know when I'll share it on YouTube. My name is General Sunbeam, Sunbeam Type 10, Sunbeam 007, Sunbeam 0072 on Twitch, and Sunbeam 0 on DeviantArt. Solitaire Cosplay on DeviantArt on Facebook. You can find me on there, and again, I am around for 3 decades. I've been around for most of my life here in the United States of America. And you know me, I'm all around there, and I appreciate the follows, subscribe, watch. I appreciate growing in fame and being well known eventually. Hopefully I'll get out there, make a name for myself and all that. But again, you know me, and there's no way that I can always remain a stranger on the internet here. And I'm aware if I get shared or promoted or something, I know I'm around. But anyway, enough talking. I'm gonna go ahead and start driving, switching to AMSR, maybe chatting to myself and all that. But if anything happens, this live stream is my proof of whatever happens. Pray to the Lord, nothing bad happens. My birthday was yesterday, and I want to have a good November to remember, a good Thanksgiving and all that. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and start driving. Yeah, there is like an ambulance and a fire department. I mean, a fire truck. First responders at that apartment. Oh, trying to take off my hard hat. Oh, it's hot. Super hot. 82 degrees. I'm wearing blue jeans. Got my coffee here at the 7-Eleven. I'm sure they got
West toward Golden Meadow Drive.
And they got cameras, security cameras, CCTV, so I'm documented. They got you know, all that. So yeah. Rutland Drive, Golden Meadow. So that's where I'm at the 7-Eleven.
Take the next left onto Golden Meadow Drive, then turn right onto Rutland Drive.
Alright, sure. So Golden Meadow and Rutland Drive, that's where I'm at.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Rutland Drive.
So regular unleaded here at 7-Eleven is $2.35, $9.10. Diesel is about $3, $9.10. It's Oak Farms, Dairy Productions. Moving today. I don't know the name of this apartment, but there's a fire truck and an ambulance. 2 fire trucks. Ooh, a dumpster truck. So yeah.
Continue on Rutland Drive for 3/4 of a mile.
So there's 2 Austin Fire Department, 2 fire trucks. At the apartment across from the shopping center where Upol's Anime Austin used to be at. Yeah, it really shows that the surrounding area is a sketchy place. There's like few vandalism, few graffitis and all that. Alright, I'm gonna make a left turn here. A left turn on Metric Boulevard. Go through Metric Boulevard. Surrounding shopping center, not shopping center, surrounding business, corporate office business. Oh, coffee's hot. Coffee's fresh and hot. Got my receipt. AC on, almost 1 p.m. I finished my lunch drop. Feel bad that the last drop off was a mess. You know, some of the food has liquid and it leaked, and you know, and it really messed up all the other individuals' order. So I feel bad for Spectrum, which was my last drop off from the office there, SPE. So I did 3 drop offs for lunch drop, 3 office. It just built a sign from MET around the Metric Boulevard area, ARL, the something laboratory. Applied Research Laboratory, yeah, that's what it's called. And Spectrum on Rutland Drive. And in that area, that's when I stopped by that small shopping center where Upol's Anime Austin used to be held at. Believe me, I was there for 3 or 4 years.
Continue
almost.
on Metric Boulevard for 3/4 of a mile.
Alright, 3/4 of a mile on Metric Boulevard. Copy that. The weather is kind of cloudy, may slightly chance of rain. It's not clear sky, beautiful clear sky, sunny skies and all that. Oh man. It is almost a month, or less than a month, to Anime Frontier. So me and my wife, Asuna-Knee45 formerly on Instagram. Now AsunaCute500 on Instagram. Asuna500, AsunaCute32 or AsunaCute5 on her Twitch. Asuna Rose 44 on YouTube. Follow her, subscribe, you know, help her grow, and I wish her to be successful, because I wish she has a second job to be a content creator, live streamer and all that, an influencer, a successful cosplayer. So yeah, I want my wife to be successful.
Mile, turn right onto Research Boulevard.
They've been married for 2 years and counting, still going strong, hopefully. I know we have our disagreements and up and down, you know, depression, down, you know, all that. And I don't want my wife, Asuna500, to be depressed and down and emotional. I don't want to deal with all that emotional roller coaster, because it brings me down and makes me depressed, and I'm just
at the stop sign.
Have a good
turn
time,
right
good
onto
day.
Research Boulevard.
So okay, turn right on Research Boulevard. Okay. Hey, I saw pinballs, the OG pinballs. here on Research Boulevard near Peyton Road, Olin Road, and all that. And surrounding streets. Got like AutoZone, Pep Boys. So I saw the OG pinballs. Used to work for pinballs before COVID-19 occurred and got laid off. And because of the COVID-19 stay-at-home order, the pandemic. Oh, I remember that back in 2019, late 2019 and 2020. But, well, glad that it is now behind and become history. Come on. There you go.
Continue on Research Boulevard for half a mile.
South Burnett Road, left lane. Okay. Oh, glad to be out of the area. I'm heading towards the area where it is UFO Arcade, UFO
In a quarter
Arcade.
mile, use the second from the left lane to stay on Research Boulevard.
Second from the left lane, stay on Research Boulevard. Alright, so 9,000 Burnett Road and Research Boulevard. 9,000 Research Boulevard, right near Exxon, 7-Eleven, Pluckers, Chili's, and then UFO Arcade in that little shopping center. And then across from there is Exxon, 7-Eleven, Jim's Restaurant. Yeah, I'm just kind of speaking my mind here. So I'm at 123 fuel economy, 84 degrees Fahrenheit, 72, 534 odometer reading. Yeah, doing an independent contractor 1099 gig. Oof, gotta document all my receipts and gas and all that for tax. It's almost the end of 2025. And Black Friday and Thanksgiving is coming up. I'm glad I have a great birthday yesterday. Went all the way to an anime store near me. And I can't believe that's the actual name of the store. Anime store near me. On south side of Austin, past downtown Austin. Like near Buddha City. Like right around there. On South Congress. Past South Congress Avenue. On South Interstate 35. Near Slaughter Lane. And Manchaca Road. Around that vicinity. It is right next to Smoothie King and the chiropractor from Pho Thai San, that Vietnamese pho restaurant. And if you park around the corner where JCPenney's at, it is around the corner on your right hand side past Dollar Tree and formerly Joann Fabric Store, which closed down. If you see Taco Bell and Wells Fargo, it is right there. I believe on the east side. You just make a left turn, go around the corner, and it's there. It is actually called the Anime Store near me. I thought it was a joke or a freaking prank. Like, I thought it was going to be a specific store called Upo's Anime Store and not just a generic name. Oh, Anime Store near me. Because I would have Googled, and hey, let's search for Anime Store near me. And it's called, oh, there's an actual name store called Anime Store near me. It's a husband and wife team owner, a small business, small owners. So far I checked, they don't have their official website up yet, and I was told from a friend Kimberly Hernandez. She told me, or she commented on my wife's Facebook, that's saying that it isn't a prank or a joke because it was on TikTok, and I don't use or go on TikTok. I'm not a TikTok person. I used to be, but I don't like to spread myself too thin. I don't know. All right, lights turn green, but yeah. Kim Hernandez shared that on my Facebook Messenger. And I don't get a lot of Facebook Messenger or chat. I'm going to just say it as it is, speak my mind here. I don't have a lot of friends that talk to me on Facebook Messenger or Discord or even Instagram.
Use the second from the left lane to stay on Research Boulevard. Then use the left lane to take the US 183 North ramp.
US 183 North ramp. Okay.
Use the left lane to take the US 183 North ramp. Then merge onto US 183 North.
But yeah, special thanks, credit, and shout out to Kim Hernandez. Thank you for sharing me that. I mean, sharing that for me and my wife. Like I said, I don't get a lot of attention on the chat. I don't get a lot of attention. Hardly anybody ever talks to me.
Continue on US 183 North for 4 miles.
Like, hardly anybody ever talks to me. I'm just a nobody. I'm an invisible person. The only person that really gives me attention or would call me would be my wife, Asuna 500. I appreciate her devotion and attention, and I appreciate a few friends that reach out to me occasionally, call to see how I'm doing. Thank you. But I don't get a lot of attention on chat-wise, instant chat-wise. not on Facebook Messenger, not on Instagram, Instant Chat, not on Discord, not even on DeviantArt. I get all these nothing but solicitation on DeviantArt with all these cold, open, mule, dead accounts from people reaching out to me doing all these webcomic commissions. I'm tired of all that. Oh my gosh, there's gonna be some slight traffic. There is like an oversized or overload truck bringing oversized material or something for construction. I really hate constructions on the highway of 183, on the 183 highway, going either northbound or southbound. So heading towards Arboretum. The Arboretum is Concordia University, few office, corporate. So yeah, I'm on the 183 going northbound on the highway, and it's slight traffic. There are like heavy constructions in the vicinity. Heading towards the Porsche shop, the Porsche auto dealership in the Arboretum, right near the Renaissance Hotel where IkiCon 2016 through 2018 was held. Again, Upo's Anime Austin was sponsored there as a dealers in the dealer's room, and somehow between the management of Upo's Anime and the chairman of IkiCon, they pull off strings and work together, and they get a free pass. I mean, I wish I could get a similar treatment. The love and all that. I always wanted to grow as an influencer, cosplayer, and hopefully to be a cosplay guest. I mean, I don't do it for the money. You keep the money. I just want the fame and to be well known. I mean, I'm on speaking from the bottom of my heart. So yeah, I'm just driving slow because there's an oversized Ford 4x4 pickup truck, a white Ford oversized pickup truck in the way, and it's slowing me down. Passing through Wendy's, Costco, and McDonald's, HB, Ross, Copenhagen, and all that. Happy Chick, Brando's, Taco Bell, and all that. A series surrounding shopping centers as I go through the 183 highway heading towards Research Boulevard northbound. Hobby Lobby, Shells, and again getting close to the Ford pickup truck. I'm gonna just say it, 57751 something, HE4 with 2 brown flags, white comb, the Texas license plate ending in 7531, just in case something. I don't like these asshole drivers trying to rush, get in a rush, road rage. I don't like all that. But just speaking my mind, documenting two oversized vehicles in front of me.
In 2 miles, take the exit towards Spicewood McNeil Road.
Alright. Ford auto dealership. Ooh, Papa Doc's seafood restaurant. Alright, oh boys. So the traffic here is like mild busy. It's like early 1 p.m. here. IHOP, oh yeah. Another 7-Eleven, Shells, right around near Duval Road. So I'm just like close to the oversized Ford pickup truck here, the white Ford F-150 pickup truck. That says oversized. Alright, I'm going to switch lane to the right lane to avoid the oversized trucks. Alright, trying to exit off on Oak Knoll Road. TASB, I remember TASB, Texas something Association School Board, TASB. I used to deliver there doing lunch drop. I had a feeling if I do lunch drop, it might be my route for tomorrow or Wednesday. Possible prediction on the Oak Knoll Road area. So Anderson Mill Road, McNeil Road, Spicewood Spring Road, Visa, Cisco, where Flextronics, around those area. Technology Boulevard. Oh man, quite the memories. I kind of hope that there's a new convention or event being held at the Renaissance Hotel. I'm just throwing it out there. I haven't heard any new conventions in the Arboretum in the northwest of ATX being held at the Renaissance Hotel. And like I said, it will be an honor, deeply an honor to work as a vice chairman, the second in command. I would love to work as a staff there. I'll pray to the Lord if I can get the opportunity for a fresh, brand new convention for 2026. So I can work as a vice chairman or work as a staff there. And I ain't doing it for the money. I just want a chairman, a future chairman, any convention to reach out to me and said, Sunbeam Tai, I heard you want to work in an anime career or something, and we would like to extend our opportunity to you if you're interested, and you're immediately hired, you're accepted, hands down, something like that. I appreciate the invitation. I appreciate the opportunity. I want that to occur, and I don't know. I just don't know, because I really hate having to just be in the hands of whether to be accepted or not. And I assume 100% I'll just get rejected, even if I'm not doing it for money. You bet your ass, I have already communicated so much, and I done everything from the bottom of my heart doing all this for free. I'm not about the money. I'm about clout, recognition. I want to be out there. I want to be tagged and say special thanks, credit to Ty, Sunbeam Ty, General Sunbeam. Follow his social media, help him grow and something like that. He don't do this for money. He doesn't do this for money. He is all about the fame and to be recognized and all that. And you have to give me that. I feel like I haven't been recognized enough, but I've been given the recognition for I used to work at the night market.
In a quarter mile, use the second from the right lane to stay on Research Boulevard.
But yeah, I volunteered at the night market fund, and I knew I'll be volunteering on Monday. I help out from the bottom of my heart. I love helping them out. I appreciate the...
Use the second from the right lane to stay on Research Boulevard.
Okay, Google Map. I appreciate the volunteer coordinator, the staff,
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Pond Springs Road.
Appreciate the staff and all that for referring me and inviting me to volunteer. I appreciate it. Thank you. I would love to volunteer again. I want to have fun. I want to relax. I want to enjoy the event this time for 2026 if the night market.fun exists again. I want to be referred. I always want the intention.
There's a lane closure ahead.
Yeah, I know, Google Maps. Thanks for the heads up. I always hate constructions. God dang it. I'm going to go ahead and end my live stream. So thank you for tuning in. Whoever's watching, thank you for viewing and all that. I am Sunbeam Titan. I'm driving and I don't want to get in trouble. Here, so I'm in the ATX area, Northwest, just driving home. But again, I'm gonna conclude this live stream, and thank you for tuning in. Subscribe, follow, help me grow as a content creator, and I hope that my anime would succeed. And yeah, I appreciate the support, follows, promotion, share, and all that. This is Sunbeam Titan, General Sunbeam. Intellectual property belongs to me.